So when I started thinking about the glow up challenge, I started reading all these blogs or all these different challenges, and it just like immediately made me exhausted and I had to go take a nap. And I came back and I started thinking, okay, what is like the most efficient way to glow up, right? In a short period of time, not have to do a lot of things. And I came to the realization that it's antioxidants, right? Antioxidants are amazing. And it's really easy to get more antioxidants in our diet and in our skincare and even in our, makeup and concealment products. It's a great way to reverse some of the damage caused by sun and pollution. And it's just a great way to improve our skin and our health. So without further ado, we will move into skincare and makeup. As you see, I do not have any makeup on. And you can also see that I have some hormonal acne, which I struggle with. I'm starting to deal with some wrinkles. And then for those of you who have followed my other videos or know me, the dark circles, right? I mean, I have horrible, and you've heard me say it before, but now maybe on this video, you can see how bad they really are. Excuse my products because I'm here at home. I can't get into the office. So all of the products I'm going to show you are coming directly from my makeup bag, and they are beat up because I use them every day. Good Skin, for those of you who are not familiar with this product, it's amazing. We developed it for stretch marks and for scars. And it is the only scar cream that includes peptides and hyaluronic acid. Lastly, and most importantly, in the Good Skin are different fruit extracts. And the reason we included fruit extracts is because of the antioxidants. So you're getting a dose of vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin E. All right, so I'm gonna take you through my sort of morning makeup routine. Got the Good Skin here. You can see kind of the consistency, maybe. It's about all I use. Very important, neck and tops of the hands. And it doesn't matter how much filler or plastic surgery you have, your neck and your hands are dead giveaways. Next up, we got to deal with the discoloration. So we have the behind the scenes corrector palette. I don't know, how familiar you are with correctors or with Dermaflage for that matter. So most of our products are developed with professional Hollywood makeup artists, and we borrow their formulations, their techniques, we modify it for the average consumer so that we can solve the really hardest beauty problems that we all suffer with. So color correction is a makeup artistry trick. It has to do with the color wheel, and you use colors that are opposite of one another to block out certain colors, discoloration. The purple here blocks out or helps to counteract sallow skin. So if you have sort of sallow, dull skin, purple is a great way to brighten up your complexion. Glow up tip. Green, which I'll be using a lot of today, great for redness, right? I got redness around the nose, redness on the chin. Those of you who suffer from rosacea, using green color corrector is a great way to block it out, make your makeup look great. Yellow, and then the sort of darker peach color and lighter peach color. All three of these are for dark circles or purple discoloration, right? So depending upon your skin tone, if you have a darker skin tone, you're gonna wanna go with this color. If you have extreme discoloration like I do, you may also wanna go with this color. So you kind of have to experiment with these three to see which one is best for you and your skin tone, but we include all three so that all skin tones can use this palette. The other thing is, you want to use a good concealer brush. I, of course, use the Dermaflage brushes. We have a set that has all the different concealer brushes that you need to apply concealment products and powder foundation. So I'm going to start with the green. So a little bit goes a long way. This is a general rule for all things Dermaflage. Green around the nose. I have little veins around my nose, which is super irritating. I guess I've always had them, but now that I'm older, they're worse. And then this is sun damage also. It's a burst blood vessel. So the best way to get rid of that permanently would be to laser it. But I, haven't gotten around to doing that. It's somewhat expensive. So instead I just cover it up. Okay, so I'm not gonna go green all over my face, even though I probably could because I'm kind of red everywhere. I'm really just going where it's, very obvious discoloration, like here. But now I have covered up my little zit beard perfectly. Now I have a little green beard just in time for St. Patrick's Day. I guess I'll get the little zit between my eye also. So you can see that, the green is visible, but it's not as green as you thought it would be when you looked at it originally in the palette. We're gonna put foundation over top so that the green is gone. All right, next, let's go after the circles. So as I mentioned before, I am going to use this dark color and the yellow color because mine are so discolored. But if yours are not as bad, you can probably get away with the yellow and then a little peach, or maybe just the yellow and then your normal foundation. And of course, notice how dark I am above the eye. So I've got to go yellow over top, not just around the under eye like you would expect. The nice thing about this product is it is very moisturizing and hypoallergenic. So every product that we develop at Dermaflage is for sensitive skin, works well for everybody, right? But because we have so many customers who have sensitive skin, all of our products have to be, super, super gentle so that it's not gonna cause any sort of additional irritation. That's the last thing we want. Okay, so I have one coat of yellow on. I'm gonna get close so you can check it out. Still have kind of bad circles, right? But compare it to the other one, it's already a lot better, right? Still not looking really good, but we're getting better. Okay, so that is the yellow. Now I'm going in, sorry, I'm not an experienced YouTuber. Going in with the dark. You can see eyes are a lot better just with the corrector, right? No concealer. I need to spread it out a little bit. No foundation. We can still see my green, but the circles are nearly gone. So the corrector is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and just now put on our Made in the Shade mineral powder and not use any concealer, just so you can see how well the color corrector works with just a mineral powder. Now I say just a mineral powder. This is the Made in the Shade. It's not just a mineral powder. It's amazing. It is the most heavily pigmented mineral powder you can find. Again, we have lots of people who have skin issues, right? Whether they have acne, they have rosacea, it's got to be formatted again to accommodate sensitive skin, but also it's got to be awesome for covering up discoloration. So it has the coverage of a liquid concealer in a really lightweight, very skin-friendly mineral powder. So not only do we have the great coverage, it's sweat-proof, heavily water-resistant, and we've added antioxidants, right? Back to my theme, antioxidants. So you're gonna get vitamin A and you're gonna get vitamin E just by wearing your mineral powder every day. That's going to protect you from pollution and protect you from what's known as free radicals, right? So very, very quickly, I've written a blog about this. If you guys want to get into greater detail, you can go read the blog at dermaflage.com. But what happens is that there are these things called free radicals that caused by cigarette smoke, caused by pollution, caused by other toxins, caused by the radiation from the sun. And they enter our body, and when they get to a certain critical mass, they start corrupting our other cells and destroying our other cells. And that's when you start to get sick, and also when you start to see, the breakdown in your skin. So that's sun damage, that's wrinkles, just general lack of vitality in the skin. So antioxidants are really important to protect you from these free radicals. So wearing Made in the Shade every day, which I do on my neck, I even put it on my hands, put it on my face, because it gives me such great coverage, but also I know that I've got SPF, even if it's winter, you know, and I'm not going to be actually putting on real legit sunscreen all the time. I can wear this, and sometimes I will reapply it midway through the day. Normally I don't, because I'm too lazy and too busy. But I know that my skin is protected, and I know that I am protecting myself from those free radicals. Got my Dermaflage foundation brush, which has not been cleaned, right? The makeup artist would say these things should be getting cleaned every week. Doesn't happen over here. Maybe I will do that now that I'm in lockdown, clean all my brushes. It's a good idea. Brushes work better, and it eliminates, you know, bacteria that can cause styes or breakouts, etc. Okay, so put it like this, twirl it around. Give it a little knock to get rid of the excess. And we're gonna go ahead and start applying. You wanna buff mineral powder into the skin. So I put it on, and then I start going around in circles to kind of buff it in. But the green is almost gone. I got a little green mustache. Okay, I'm going doing the neck. All the way up by the ears. I mean, besides just protecting my neck from further damage, it also is nice to have consistent color from the face to the neck, right? Like you see people walking around and they've got like a white neck and a brown face, and it doesn't look good. So whether you're using powder or liquid foundation, please bring it all the way down the neck so everything matches. I've got a white spot here, and I've got a white spot here. That's sun damage. It's an old scar. And I also have these little freckles, which are age spots, sunspots. So I forgot to color correct them, but you can see how well the Made in the Shade powder conceals them on its own. So just like regular foundation or concealer, the mineral powder is buildable, right? So you can use it to add more coverage. So we'll go ahead and look at, ooh, I gotta get my roots done. Yikes. It's gonna be a long shutdown with the hair looking like this. We can go ahead and use the powder to build up coverage and cover up that white scar. Now, you might have noticed that I'm staying away from the wrinkly part. I mean, I can go in there, but it just is going to, if I go too heavy, it's gonna exacerbate my under eye wrinkles. So better to just kind of hit where I'm got heavy discoloration, which is in the troughs and in the corner, and of course over top of the eye, and leave the wrinkles alone. Okay, voila, right? So I can just, like, if I need to, well, yeah, run to the grocery store, try to find some toilet paper, which we still don't have, I could go like this. I look presentable. I could not go how I started out with looking, right? Like, was not looking presentable, but now really looking good and very natural. I mean, I don't think, you know, if I came to you guys right now and I started talking, and this is the beginning of my video, whether you would think I had, you know, any makeup or a ton of makeup on at all. But you can see the big difference in the under eye circles, big difference with the discoloration. And it just looks like normal skin. It doesn't look like I have super cakey makeup, but I've got everything covered that I need covered, and I'm doing something good for my skin at the same time, which is awesome.